Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Oxygen Not Included Strategy and Tactics, Episode 12, with the Badass Lasso. So, in our last episode, we finished our semi-automated kitchen. I'm sure there are some process improvements we could do to this. In fact, there are some process improvements to it. That's why I dug this little pit over here. But that's going to be pressed into service much later. But I wanted to plan ahead, because that's what we do here. Our name of the game here today is to, well, let's finish off our pit. And we still have quite a bit of this project left to go. So let us get to it. Right then. Unpause. Our egg's just about to hatch too. But yeah, now that we've got Nathan's priorities set properly, he should be able to dig for us quite nicely. I'm going to queue up some more of this iron to get processed here, just because I know we're going to be needing it in the future. Not so much for this project down here, but for future ones. Alright, yes, keep cooking us up a storm, my friend. Keep cooking us up a storm. Nathan, will you get over that food poisoning? You're on point right now, man. We need you. Now, one thing that we need to keep in mind is this chlorine. I am going to crack this open because at the end of the day, unlike in real life, having wafts of chlorine gas floating around your base is actually not that bad. In fact, I've been pondering ways to actually utilize this stuff. And that is with these, the Dashta salt vines. Now I think we have a couple of seeds for it. At least one. We've got one dash to salt vine seed. We can get another one from digging that plant up. And I see another one down here as well. And actually one more down here. Now, as far as how deep we're going to be digging this thing, I had a thought. Obviously, we don't want our water mixing with this ethanol, but this ethanol's kind of in the way. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pop this and let the ethanol drain into this room down here, and then put the lip of my thing sort of down here. Actually, I'll probably do it like down here, just right where the abyssalite goes. That way we can do a nice lip of sealant here, just to keep things nice and cool. I mean, I know that the temperature down here is kind of cool, but that's going to help protect it from getting warmer up here. And I'm more worried about that than anything else. Because again, we want to soak in the cold, but we don't want to, once again, there's that algae terrarium paying off. Have a nice little oxygen bubble so you don't have to run as far. Also, we have this nice big pit of salt right here to be digging through. Oh yeah, let's up the priority of these guys so you don't leave them hanging. Oh, Nathan, come on, man. I know you can do it, man. Now, these Dashtas, oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Now, here's the thing with the chlorine. Chlorine is heavier than oxygen, but it is lighter than carbon dioxide. So I have a feeling once we push the carbon dioxide cloud back up, because once we get all this water in here, that's going to displace a lot of carbon dioxide, it's probably going to settle itself like somewhere here in the corner. Which means this is probably where we want some salt vines to go, because they suck up the chlorine and give us salt. They don't even need water for that. So I'm gonna plant some salt vines on these undersides here. If the chlorine cloud ends up being somewhere else, Obviously, I will improvise and adapt and move the salt vines. Like I said, they don't require irrigation or much of anything else, so that's fine. All right, let's continue our ladder downwards here. Like I said, I think we're going to go all the way down to here. Oops. Now, two things that I am looking at here. I see this little shape of obsidian. That might be a geyser. I see this little shape of obsidian. That might be a geyser. At which point we're going to have to be doing some surgery to our pit. But we're not quite at the point where we're ready to tackle geysers. And depending on the type of geyser, that might fit right in with what we're building here. We don't know what type of geysers these are. So I'm just going to build around them. We can't even dig up obsidian right now. We need the top tier skill for that. We're only on tier 2. Right then, let's keep digging. Just keep digging. Just keep digging. Now, what I'm going to do over here. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this. No, hang on. Because I don't want any of the ethanol spilling over here and spreading itself out. So I think actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig you out over here. Or, you know what? What might even be smarter is just coming at it from the top. Like, say, like right here. Because then they can just kind of hop down, hop down, hop down. Ethanol by itself isn't, like, obviously they can't breathe it, but it's not going to hurt them. And then we pop this tile. That drains out all the ethanol. And then we can also get the salt vine from there as well. I'm not going to do anything about harvesting any of these tiles here. What are these made of anyway? Because everything has to have a material that it's copper. Okay, I was about to say, if you made it out of something exotic, sandstone, yeah, boring. If it was something exotic, we could harvest the tiles for something tasty, but nah, not so much. Not so much, but that's okay. That's okay. I am fine with that. And we might as well just dig these tiles out while we're at it. Okay, so we are going to get farm tiles. They don't need irrigation, but they need to hang upside down. So we're going to toggle them upside down. We're just going to build a few of them here. I don't think we're going to have collapse of stuff here. One thing I may do is actually uproot our oxyfern here and migrate it down here to be another little, another little thing. Actually, why don't I do that? That makes a lot more sense. We're going to get the hydroponic farm. And we're going to need piping down here anyway, so running pipes all the way out just to one hydroponic farm actually makes some legitimate sense. Because we're going to need to have piping down this way anyway. So, liquid pipe. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, because this thing is slowly soaking up some stuff. Well, hey, look at that. It done hatched, it did. Hopefully you come let them out. Oh no, Andrew. All right, we gotta do something about that, my friend. You need to a doofy little sage hatchling. Okay, Andrew, what can we do? Oh yeah, we gotta do our research here. Insulated, radiant liquid pipe. That's the stuff right there. Let's go lunging for that. Did we set this down? Yeah, we set you down to a 1, and yet you're still doing all that. We need more tidying jobs for you, my friend. Why don't... Yeah, you're storing all the ore there. We got the algae. Yeah, why don't you store eggshells? What else can you store that would actually be... Yeah, why don't you store some refined metals in here? And we can store all the seeds in here. Yeah, that's better. What the heck? Maybe some fertilizer while we're at it. Keep you busy with something other than just constantly occupying that. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be using that for anything anytime soon. Not unless we get another oxyfern. Well, like I said, I'll crack this open closer to when we're ready to complete this. Although I guess I could crack it open now, if I really wanted to. If I'm gonna go the route of the salt vines. They're gonna need that chlorine farting around up there, so maybe we should. Although no, with the oxygen's gonna be still gonna be pocketed up there, which that'll fix itself once we actually pop these and get the water flowing down here, which obviously is the final stage of the whole project here. You know what might be a smart thing to do? Keyword might be. Nah, that's not enough water to cause this to collapse. But that way we can get that salt vine as well. Alright, let's speed things up just a smidge here. Yeah, all that salt. Now, one thing you can do with salt is you can put it in the rock crusher to make rock salt, and then if you have it in a dining hall, that will improve morale. We don't have a dining hall, and I'm actually going to be getting rid of. I'm not going to be doing a dining hall for a while, because I mean we've got all the morale we need right now with our. Oh no! Did that pop? That popped. Well, we popped that pool a little bit early. Lovely. Lovely. Well, let's see how much water escapes before she's done doing that. Okay. We are canceling these. Yeah, please, please. Dig down so that doesn't mix with our ethanol here. Because I don't want to mix the two, please. Okay. Well, I don't know if we're going to get our salt vine freebie here, but we can always get that when we're fleshing out the last bits of it. What's important is the water is not... Never mind. Mixing with the ethanol. Yeah, just keep digging down there. Alright, so we'll lose a little of the water here to the ethanol pit. We can always get a filter. But yeah, now we're gonna get this down here. Okay, now we can get our... No, we don't need the nosh bean. Not the mealwood seed. Oxyfern, please. Thank you. Because we need another little oxygen thing here. And well, since we caused this much problem with the salt vine, we might as well use it. Didn't think that was going to pop quite so quickly. I'm going to be completely honest. Yeah, we lost a little bit of water to that. That's okay. It's gonna be a little bit of pain in the butt doing the rest of our stuff down here. we may need to cap it up here. Well, no. We can... So what we're going to do, we're going to insulated tile. And actually, let's make sure we're doing that with the right material. Insulated tile with igneous rock. That's what we want. I really do kind of want to push this over here. I'm going to see what it does. It might even scoop some of the water up. Because the water is on top here. It wouldn't actually be so high if it wasn't for the water that fell into it, which is actually sitting on top, because ethanol is denser than that. Alright, so now we got this oxyfern pulling full duty, and we've got a little oxygen thing. Obviously, the ideal solution would be Atmos suits, but we don't even have any reed ferns to make them out of right now. That's one of the downsides to no slime biome. Oh, Larissa, what are you? Chili? Yeah. Figured as much. Yeah, this is kind of cold water. Well, actually, no, it's not that cold. All said and done. But we want to dig this stuff out anyway. Well, you know what? If water is denser than ethanol, having ethanol sitting in our stuff actually isn't going to do that. Isn't going to hurt that much. So, all right, fine. I do wish the water hadn't come. Alright, we're gonna just dig this out. We're gonna let this stuff go wafting. We're gonna just pop everything open. Exhausted? Nathan? What is your schedule like, my friend? Why are you so tired? I mean, it's bedtime proper now, but why did you work yourself to exhaustion? I mean, I guess an alternative would be to dig. I mean, we're getting pretty far down. That's a lot of copper down there. This is like another temperate biome down here, which I'm not complaining about. I am. Balm lily, pinch pepper plant, chlorine. It's another caustic biome. We need some of the animals around here, because that's the other way to get reed fibers, but I'm not seeing any squirming around, and I hate the idea of having to leave that for... yeah, we might just kind of shove everything else down here. I mean, I could technically go all the way down here, but I think that might be biting off more than we can chew. We're just going to seal this stuff off. Yeah, there, Michael. What are you breathing? What oxygen is there for you to be breathing? And why isn't anybody letting this little guy out? Alright, we got a sage hatchling, and it's eating some of that polluted dirt. No egg available. Alright, and there it pooped out some coal. Excellent. Now, what's this no egg available here? We got a hatch egg. Oh, hatchling egg. There we go. We just had to tell it to work on something else. Because we want that egg to hatch in here so we can tame it. because we can't really wrangle it very well. But yeah, now it's officially our first... well, he's not domesticated yet. He's not domesticated yet, but after a few grooming sessions, they will be. Alright, Michael, thank you for delivering, my friend. Obviously, we need to wait for, well, the power to come back on. And yeah, the whole premise of this is so that we can make room for our other stuff. Thank you, Nathan. Yeah, let's get this little area dug out. We just kind of scoop out from here. Just dig our way down. Thank you very much, Larissa. Yeah, we're actually skimming the water off the top of it and shoving the ethanol down there. I love it. Granted, there's more ethanol down here that's going to end up being mixed, but close enough. It's not like having polluted water mixed in with your regular water. Now watch how deep of a breath you're taking there, man. Yeah, the problem with all this water sitting around here is the hypothermia. Because this is cold area, and that makes for colder water. Alright, there's our salt vine seed. Alright, let's just dig you down one layer at a time. We don't want to actually uproot that, because we'll just dig the tile out under it. Everybody's getting sick here. And it's not with germs, it's just all this cold, cold water. I was hoping to avoid this, but I guess that popped sooner than I thought it would. Alright, good. We got people on power here. Alright, so the timer is on for that. Let us see if Hiko will come take care of the egg. See our little thing. Yeah, there we go. And that will get it going a bit faster. That egg actually was just about to hatch anyway. So this will get it going even faster. Yeah, 77%. Now, the other wild hatches we've got around here, I think this one still needs to lay its eggs. A wild hatch, or a wild animal of any type, without any domestication or feeding or anything like that, will lay exactly one egg in their lifetime. So we're going to wait for them to spit out their eggs. We don't have the means to wrangle them into our thing here, but at the very least we can get the eggs going. Yeah, the air's getting real thin down here. And yeah, we'll just dig down up here. Hang on, let me just so we do order of operations here. I want you to save this one. Like I want you to do that one and these two at a 9, and then save that one for last so you can get back up. Sorry for putting you through these paces, Nathan. Once we get all the pit built here and the gases taken care of, then I will actually get sort out all these gases. Thank you, Nathan. Let's make sure we take care of these in order so that we have a logical flow of things. Yeah, we gotta hollow all of that out. Including this stuff too. And we do need to deconstruct these, and these. And I'm going to build us a little, some scaffolding ladders here so that they can hop, skip, and jump their way over to, actually, let's do that. A smarter thing to do. And I don't think this pool is gonna pop itself. Here comes all the ethanol flowing down. Thank you, Noel. We'll worry about these things in due time. Okay, so all right, we got our scientisting. All right, egg is doing its thing. Sage hatchling is doing its thing. Now, are you not? You're. Oh, okay. I was about to say. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Larissa! You can't get up. What? Okay, hang on. Rust, crap. What? What materials do you... Do not. What materials do we have to build, to work with here, to get you across here? Now, if we have something we can dig with, rust, do we have something besides rust? We need something besides rust. God dang, she can't even... Well, shoot. Man, I don't want to lose Larissa. There's got to be a way out of this. There's got to be a way we can save her. You know what? I'm going to end us here on a cliffhanger. I need to ponder a way to save Larissa, so that she does not go the way of the dodo and become our first casualty to workplace accidents. So, if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!